आउज़ुबिल्लाहिमिनश्शैतानिर्रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम रब्बि शरह ली सदरी व यस्सिर ली अमरी वहलुल उक़्दतम मिन लिसानी यफ़क़हू क़ौली। Assalamu alaikum dear students. I hope that all of you are well. We are here together for our Pakistan studies lecture, and maybe you are wondering that why we have started our chapter with the national flag or lecture with the national flag. Just because we are going through the crisis generated by the third layer of corona, and what we need to do is to act as the sensible citizen and follow the instructions given by the government. Now let's start our lecture. Have you ever wondered the mountains that are around you or the regions where you are living are included in which mountainous region? Okay, so today we are going to learn about certain things that are important for Pakistan and for us. So this is our Pakistan Studies lecture number 1, and today we are going to talk about the things about Pakistanis, the importance of being the resident of Pakistan. So in this lecture number 1, we have started our chapter number 3, and it is about the land of Pakistan. As the name is indicating, we are going to study certain characteristics of land of Pakistan. So in first lecture, we are going to talk about location of Pakistan and as well its importance. Now, why the location of any country is important, we are going to study in this chapter. But how we are going to allocate the location of any country on the map, we are going to study that first. So, on the map, we must know that there are the 4 main directions, including north, south, west, and east. And in between north and west, there lies the region of northwest, while in between north and east, there is northeast. Then the direction that lies between east and south is known as southeast direction, and same goes for the direction that lies in between west and south. It is known as southwest direction. These directions are going to help us to allocate the neighboring countries of Pakistan. Now, the second important thing to allocate the countries on the map is latitude and longitude. So, let's see what are latitudes and longitudes. So, here the very first thing that we are going to study is latitude. They are basically the horizontal lines. Can you see the dotted line indicating 0 and equator? That is the central line, and it is being drawn from west to east. Now it is dividing the earth into 2 hemispheres,
the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere.
The latitudes are the lines drawn from west to east, and they are the horizontal lines. We are going to study the importance of latitude. So now you know that equator is also the 0 degree of latitude. As we already said that latitudes are 0 degree latitude is going to divide the earth into 2 hemispheres, the northern one and the southern one.
So the latitudes that lies towards in the northern hemisphere above the 0 degrees of latitude, they are known as northern latitudes, and they are 90 in total number. So the extreme end of the northern hemisphere, that is the 90 degrees of the north latitude, there lies the northern pole, while same goes for the southern hemisphere as well, that below 0 degrees of latitude there lies the southern hemisphere and extend to the south pole at 90 degrees of south latitude.
Now why they are important? Just because you know that equator is the hottest area of the earth because it receives the direct sun rays from the sun whole year. So as we are going away from the 0 degree or equator towards the north, we will come to know that the temperature or the climate of those areas lying away from the equator will be dropped down, and their climate will be like slightly temperate, and then it will be the cold climate. For example, 0 degree or equator, the countries that are lying on 0 degree or equator, consider them as the Middle East countries and the African countries. They are the hottest countries on the earth. While if we are talking about the polar region, the polar regions are all the frozen regions. That means if we are going to go away from the 0 degree of the latitude, the climate of the areas are going to change. So the latitudes are important for indicating the climate of any area, in addition to certain other elements that we are going to study in this chapter later. Then let's talk about longitudes. Longitudes are basically the vertical lines, and they are drawn from north to south. Now keep this in mind that the latitudes are drawn from east to west, but the latitudes are northern latitudes and southern latitudes. But when we are talking about the longitudes, we must know that it has divided the earth into the west longitudes and the east longitudes. So the 0 degree of the longitude is known as prime meridian, and we all know the importance of prime meridian, that it indicates the 0 degrees of time. And from here, if we are going to move towards the eastern longitudes, the 5 minutes will be added in the time
with the passage of each degrees of longitude.
And if we are moving towards the west longitudes, the 5 minutes will get reduced. That is why the eastern countries have just because the sun rises in the east, we have already knew it from the childhood. The sun rises in the east. So when the sun is rising in the east, that means the countries that are lying in the east are going to receive sun rays first. The morning will happen over there first. So the eastern countries are ahead in means of time from the western countries. For example, there is the time difference between Pakistan and America. They are Pakistan is ahead of American time. The difference is of 8 hours, that we are 8 hours ahead from America. And why is it so? It is because that we are lying in the eastern longitudes, and the sun firstly faced the eastern longitudes and then it went to the western longitudes. So now what is the total number of the longitudes? The longitudes are basically the 180 degrees of east longitudes and 180 degrees of west longitude. So total they become 360 degrees of longitudes on whole of the globe. Now keep this in mind, both longitudes and latitudes are the imaginary lines. So what we have studied is that what are the longitudes and what are the latitudes. Now the total number of latitudes is 80 degree, just because 90 in the northern part and 90 in the southern part, while the total longitudes are 360, 180 in the eastern part and 180 in the western part. Now let's talk about the location of Pakistan, that where on the globe it lies and why its location is important and what are its neighboring countries. You can see the map of South Asia over here. So the countries that are lying in South Asia are Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Nepal, India, Pakistan, and some of the islands of Maldives. So you can see over here, if we are going to draw the directions of the earth, north, south, east and west. we are going to know that Pakistan lies in the northwestern part of South Asia. Now let's talk about the degrees of longitude and latitudes it is present on. You can see over here in the map that the longitudes are given of 61 to 75.5. Longitudes are the vertical lines that are drawn from north to south. So basically the vertical lines you can see over here is Pakistan location is starting from 61 and is ending at approximately 75.5 or 76, including the area of Azad Jammu Kashmir. Now if we are talking about the latitudes, you can see now these are the horizontal lines basically. So you can see that Pakistan lies inside the latitude starting from 23.45 degree towards, then we are going to start counting towards the north till 36.75 degrees of north latitudes, just because Pakistan lies in the northern region or northern hemisphere, thus the latitudes that we are going to count will be of northern hemisphere. So basically if we say that Pakistan lies in the latitudes of 24 degrees to the 37 of north latitudes. So till now what we have studied about location of Pakistan, that it lies in the northwestern part of South Asia in between the latitudes of 24 to 37 degrees and the longitudes of 61 to 76 degrees. So your homework for today is to allocate the neighborhood or neighboring countries of Pakistan in different directions, including north, northeast, southeast, southwest and northwest. And the source that we are going to use is the world map.